Actually, I do remember testing a NASCAR stock car around Belgium, and oh, let me tell you, that was the worst experience I've ever had. It understeers so much, it can't even make right turns. NASCAR cars, they cannot make proper right turns. You know why? Because it's NASCAR, they make left turns. That's what they're known to do. Always make a left turn. Now, I am a noob at Forza because I'm a Formula 1 geek, and with speculation that F1 will be going to Mugello to replace the Italian Grand Prix, I thought about doing that, playing F1 cars at the Mugello circuit, which is that one right there. And I'm going to basically do Formula 70s, Formula 90s, and Forza GP, which houses a grand total of one Formula 1 car. So I'm going to test every single Formula 1 car. I don't know if these 70s cars are official. I don't know if one of these cars here are official in the Formula 70s, but I'm going to test it out starting with Formula GP. Oh, sorry, Forza GP. And I'm a broke-ass bastard, so I have to rent out the car because I am not much of a Forza geek myself. And I'm gonna do just test drive like that. Test drive around the Mugello circuit in Nico Hulkenberg's Renault RS17. Let's go. I just got this headset earlier today, about half an hour ago. It's a Power A Fusion Emerald wired headset. The one thing I don't like about it is the cord itself is only 1 meter in length. Well, it would be nice if the cord was longer, but I suppose that's not going to happen unless I get something else for it. But nonetheless, let's start. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Bit delayed there, I will admit. And here we are, in the Renault RS17 car. You'll notice there is no neutral with any of these cars. Also, who holds a steering wheel like this? That's like you're holding a traditional steering wheel on a normal car. But nonetheless, let's test it. Whoa, got a bit tail happy there, I will admit. That was a fluent corner, not so fluent lockup though. Oh, that's too wide. No, I'm not going to rewind that. That was perfect, and you know it. I think this is more true to life of what the actual handling model on a Formula 1 car would be. This is exactly what it would be like, and there I am in the gravel. After going on a hot lap. I guess it got declined then. And just a reminder, yes, I am playing on a controller because I'm like that. I prefer to drive on a controller as opposed to a wheel. I don't know why. And that's another spin out. Okay. Now I've just beached it. Nah, just kidding. You can't possibly beach the vehicles. The reason why I don't use a wheel is because I'm not that accustomed to it, really. I got more accustomed to driving with a controller. And I will admit, yes, wheels are a lot more precise than a controller, especially since they give you a bit more rotation. Oh, I damaged the car. Let me try that again. They do provide more They provide more rotation when going through low-speed corners or very tight corners. Controllers, they're just limited. I mean, look at this. At a high-speed corner, you could be going flat out, basically, and your driver only turns the wheel to You could be going flat out through a fast high-speed corner or even a slow-speed corner, and your driver only turns the wheel at like a 30-degree angle. I think you could take that section flat out. Oh, that's too wide. That is way too wide. Oh, man, I beached it. Why do I keep saying that when I clearly haven't beached it? I'm saying the best lap so far that I've ever done was my very, very first lap in this session. Oh, crikey. Crikey, mate. Look at that. I've beached it again. Now that's a perfect corner. That was fluent, smooth as an operator. Can't get smoother than this. Oh. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. Oh, never mind. Okay. Oh, no, never mind. I take back that, oh, yeah. No longer, oh, yeah, it's, oh, no. I think the Kool-Aid man will be saying, oh, no, for once in his life. And race time is just 5.5 minutes as I approach this. Oh, no. Okay, that's too fast. I'm impressed by how quick I can actually catch these saves on a controller. That was probably too early to brake, but should be fine. Whoa. Okay. Oh, no. Binned it. Binned it. Let's try that again. Okay, I'm retrying it from here for some reason. That was awful. Try it again. I caught it. Cut the corner. It doesn't give you a penalty whatsoever. Just says press Y to rewind. And soon it will say press F to pay respects. One thing I don't like about these, or in Forza Motorsport 7 in particular, is that you can't actually remap your controls. Instead of A for upshift, like I've gotten used to in the Cody's games, it's B is upshift, not A. Okay, here's some buzzing going on, some buzz saws. Someone's doing some woodwork, some carpentry if you wish. Drift, saved it. Oh, they call me Colin McRae for a reason. Oh boy, oh no, oh dear, oh, ow. That is a giant oof. Gigantic oof to my car. I mean, look at it. It still looks like it's in pristine condition. They didn't bother implementing a damage model to this car. Although, it's understeering like crazy. And that means that I'm gonna have to retire the car. I'm telling you, Bono, the tires have gone off. Bono, I need a new set of tires. Bono, help. Bono, can you hear me? I need a new set of tires. Alright, with that, we're going to quit the race and change to Formula 90s. Okay, yes, I get it. I would be... Okay, yes, I get it. I don't need to be told again. Alright, what do we go with? Ferrari, McLaren, I'm closing my eyes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, the McLaren. Why is it labeled Formula 90s when we have a 1988 McLaren? Who knows? Let's just test this thing. Well, we're in the seat of Ayrton Senna's 1988 McLaren MP44. At least I think it's Senna's. It's got number 12. Let's go. Back when they had a manual transmission, an actual gear stick and clutch. Ah, yes, the best moments of Formula 1. The great days of Formula 1 where they had an actual gear stick and a clutch where you're basically working it. They worked, I'm telling you, guys in the up till the 80s or 90s, they were working so hard with an actual transmission, an actual gear stick and clutch pedal. They were working so hard. They were working harder than the soldiers in World War II, supposedly. Oh, that's McLaren Honda speed right there, 140.0. Oh, I mean, McLaren Honda jokes are still relevant in 2020, right? Basically 9 seconds up on that sector. That's incredible. There's a cut. Oh, yes, that was fluent. Oh, that was not fluent at all. I did not plan that. That was so unplanned. It was like WWE unplanned. Well, WWE is clearly scripted, isn't it? I'm telling you, I've gotten so used to Codemasters F1 games that I forgot that A in this game, the A button, is for the handbrake and not to shift up. Honestly, this could have been well avoided if we could remap our controls. Okay, now this has to be scripted. Because I did the exact same thing at the exact same spot. It's gotta be scripted, right? This thing is understeering like crazy. It understeers more than a Tesco lorry at the Baku Street Circuit. Or even a Tesco lorry at Zandvoort. Around the banked corners, and we all know how bad those understeer. Wow, 2 seconds. Mere 2 seconds up. Oh, that is incredible. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, never mind. Okay. Oh, if this handles like shit, I can't wait to test out the 70s Formula 1 cars. So I guarantee those are going to be even more shit. But hey, at least I didn't spin out at that corner back there. I should have gone to the outside of the course right there. I should have been on the actual racing line, and I wasn't. I am way off my course. I'm just glad that the handling system isn't similar to that of Project Cars 1 or 2. I mean, yes, they have okay handling models, but the problem is the steering is just doesn't seem at all that amazing. It constantly veers off to the left or right, one of the directions. It veers to one direction all the time, and you have to constantly correct it so that it doesn't go in the grass or hit a wall. That's just really annoying, especially if you're using a controller. Oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. Okay. That was not a good corner game. I demand you take that back. Oh, okay. Okay. I swear, sim racing games are now starting to be biased against pad users because they don't turn quite as much as wheel users. They don't provide much rotation than that of people that use a wheel. So it's not just Codemasters in their F1 games that are being biased against wheel users. I'm thinking it's also Slightly Mad Studios with their Project Cars games, and Turn 10 Studios and Microsoft with their Forza Motorsport games, or any of their Forza games, really. That corner seems to be my nightmare in this car. Well then. There. Perpendicular parking. People say that parallel parking's hard. Well, I'm certain that perpendicular parking probably won't be as hard. I mean, you find perpendicular parking everywhere. You find them in parking lots. That's perpendicular parking for you. I'm gonna try and set a good lap before I move on to the 1990 Ferrari. I think that may have compromised my lap. It's fine though. Oh, that's a beauty right there. 8.8 seconds. That was probably a shit entry to the corner, but it's fine. I could take this corner flat out, almost. Not too bad. Understeer, understeer. Guarantee you guys are gonna beat my lap in the same exact car, which is 1:29.8. Oh yeah. Woo! Ow, that hurt. And then throw it in reverse. Okay. Now we're going to switch the car to the 1990 Ferrari. This is the car Alain Prost drove. Sorry, Alain Prost. I remember seeing a review of, was it of F1 2019? It may have been. It was a guy who had a North American accent. He's probably either Canadian or American. But when he came around to reviewing the Legends Edition featuring Senna and Prost, oh my god. His pronunciation of Alain Prost's name is the worst I've seen. He said Alain Prost, or something like that. Alain Prost. I mean, do you call them Protestants or Protestants? I mean, you got protists, but how can you poorly say Alain Prost's name? That's... I mean, my dad's a Protestant himself. Anyways, here we go. This is the first car in F1, I think, that utilized 7-gear transmission, as opposed to 6 gears. You might consider that cheating, and honestly, so do I. Ferrari were some cheeky bastards in 1990. They had 7-gear transmission in 1990, and they kicked Prost near the end of the 1991 season because he called it a piece of horse shit or something like that. Which, to be honest, it was. It sucked so much, it sucked harder than a vacuum hose. And hold that thought, by the way, when I said sucked harder. John Alesi, when he moved to Ferrari, I'm telling you, it was not what he expected. Here we go then. First actual lap with the 1990 Ferrari. And I'm in the grass. As to be expected, really. Oh, the grass and gravel just make you come to a halt in a matter of 1 second or so. Good thing with F1 2020, they're going to introduce casual mode in which, you know, grass and gravel runoff areas are not as harsh. And this lap's going to be slower than the McLaren. 1:31.6. Okay, it's probably because of the first sector and... Oh, whoa, what was that? Rewind that. Did I hit some magic bump? Is that where the bump from Suzuka went? Those who played F1 2018 and 19, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Oh, man, you gotta slow down a whole lot more than the McLaren through this section. You can barely take that flat out. You can't take this part flat out. Almost. Oh, dearie me, the under... I'm telling you, it's more understeery than the McLaren, which is ironic because I thought McLaren Hondas were not that reliable. There you go, coming to the line. And, oh, just slower than the McLaren. Oh, okay, there it is again. I swear, since I'm sitting so close to the TV, it's just making me feel nauseous. I might get motion sickness because of that. Oh no, oh no. Okay. And unsurprisingly, this is going to be much slower than my previous lap. And it's strange the fact that this is a 7-gear transmission. It's not any faster than the 80 McLaren, which is a 6-speed transmission. Oh, I mucked it up. It's fine though, it didn't go in the gravel. Alright, coming to the start-finish line. Can I get it faster than 130.0? And I believe it's faster than the McLaren. Yes! Alright, let's beach it. Let's beach it in the gravel then. Well, that was shit. Now, the Formula 70s, which has much slower cars, not surprisingly. And which car am I gonna... Oh, well, I already have one here. 1969 Ford Bronner Hawk 3. Hawk I. Bronner Hawk involved in it. Okay, that's not clever. Let's just test this. Looks like we're on the intermediate tire. Hang on, let me just stop this car again. Look, that looks like the intermediate tire. Or the full wet tire, one of the two. Does it not? Does it not look like the intermediate or full wet tires? It seriously does. Anyways, I'm wasting time, let's just move on. So I predict this is going to be slipping and sliding since I'm on the intermediate. Okay. Yep, I was half right there. Forgot to mention I'm going to be understeering a whole lot more because this must be the intermediate or full wet tire. You know how Tiermet Marta complained that the older classic cars for F1 2020, you know, with them Schumacher cars, he said they're more difficult to control? Well, I think you might have to retract that statement, Benjamin, because this is very difficult to control. Or here's even more of a challenge, try controlling this on a controller and not a wheel, and do it in cockpit cam. Or, as an even more added challenge, do it in chase cam. There's a challenge for you. It's even more harder. Oh! Okay. I have to slow down significantly through this very fast chicane. Let's go back to cockpit cam. And I thought Fords were very reliable. I mean, you thought Chevys were so unreliable? Well, here we have a Ford that's completely unreliable, and this only has 3 gears. This is a 3-gear Ford. Well, I would not be surprised if it breaks down sooner or later. I'm not entirely sure this is an officially licensed F1 car. I might have to look it up when editing. Oh my goodness me.
Okay.
Wow, what a shock. 16 seconds, nearly 17 seconds up in my best lap. I mean, in my defense, the reason why is because of the, 10 or 15 seconds of observing these Firestone intermediate or full wet tires that are on my car. That's causing me to scrub so much speed and lose absolutely all control. And the brakes are just overheating substantially. Oh, I can't believe I saved that one. Drift. Okay. That was excellent. I don't know if that was an actual drift or not. Oh. Right. Okay. Oh, this is sad. This is sad. It's sad. It's very, very sad. How is this car classified under Formula 70s if it only goes up to 3 gears and is in 1969? How? I think my frustration level is drastically increasing every time I go through a corner with this thing. It's pretty obvious. Let's just admit it. It's obvious. This looks like a failed Lotus livery. Let's be honest. It looks like a failed livery for Lotus. What's the 50? What does the 50 mean on this car? I swear an F2 car could control a whole lot better than this.
Okay.
I don't think I've actually hit a good or perfect corner so far. Okay, I take that back. Maybe I have before, but up until now I have not actually seen it. Especially through that corner right there that I just did. How on earth am I 22 seconds up on my best lap? You think I might get a sub 2 minute time here? It's possible. Oh, never mind, not anymore, not anymore.
Not anymore. Not anymore.
As anticipated. Well, it's going to be obvious it's not going to be a sub 2 minute lap, as it's actually going to be a 2 minute 6.0, a mere 14 seconds faster than my best lap. You know, I might actually have to skip the next 2 or 3 cars, because I'm trying to practice driving a 69 Ford. I had to hit the handbrake there because I couldn't handle it. Alright. The acceleration is laughable. It's so laughable I mean, the cars on... what's that game called? Grand Prix Rockin' Racing. Those cars have better no, actually no they don't. This car has better acceleration than those. Whoa! I hit a curb. Well, there you go. That's it. That's that. Did I just see a graphical glitch or something? I thought I saw something flying through the screen right there. Let's try and shoot for a fairly decent hot lap in this car. Okay, this is actually looking fluent. This is actually looking very good. Oh wait, I shouldn't curse myself. Oh, I almost did it. I almost cursed myself with that. But it's going okay so far. Final corner. Oh! Okay, I think I did jinx myself, but it's fine. No damage. We're gonna get a sub 2-minute lap here in a Ford. And it is a 1:52.4. Thank goodness. Now we can move on to the next few cars. Let's go with the 76 Ferrari. Brush the wall, I believe. Still in pristine condition. We're good to go. This thing controls a whole lot better and is so much faster than this 69 Ford. This is really the only... This is technically the T-cam. I'm more used to this camera angle. Maybe not that. Certainly not one of these. At least on this game. Still can't go flat out through this section. No way, Jose. Oh, that is... I let off the throttle completely there. And it still understeers past. Oh my goodness, 5 thousandths off of my best sector time. Oh, that's too late of a break. Good exit speed, though. Think it's gonna be faster than the 69 Ford. No questions asked. Maybe not. I was not paying attention to the best lap there. Oh no, that was...
Okay.
I binned it. I beached it and binned it at the same time. Oh. Wow. Crikey, mate. Is that a save there or what? No. Okay. That's a perfect corner. That is not. Oh, man. I'm never going to get a perfect lap in this thing. Just when I thought I would never get a perfect lap in the 69 Ford, I did, at least. I wonder if I'm going to get a perfect lap in this car, though. Apparently Sector 1's my fastest overall. I almost did the exact same thing I did in the 69 Ford. This is actually going to be a decent lap. Oh, yes. Beautiful. Finally. Just so happened on lap 6, just like the Ford. Okay. Lotus. Sure. Oh, this might be the fastest of all of them. And probably handles the best. Oh, okay. Maybe I might retract that statement. In a few laps of time, I might retract that statement. Well, I won't retract the fact that it's actually fast. It is fast. But it still understeers like crazy. Oh, core blah. Okay, what was that? This is actually a fairly decent lap. By my standards. Oh, I'm gonna set a good lap. Oh, but it's slower than the Ferrari. And probably slower than the Ford as well. Uh-oh. Let me see if I could drift through the corner. Okay. Those were actually my expectations. I drift through this corner, though. Oh, yes, I can. Very, very poorly, though. What about this one? Even more poorly than the last one. Okay, I guess my title of being Colin McRae might have to be resigned here. Spin. So you know how I said that it handles nicely or something like that? Yeah, I think I might retract that statement. I think I'm going to retract that statement for sure. And I'm going to just use the handbrake here, because why on earth not? Then again, it's the 1970s cars, so their handling system is way more different than modern day handling systems. Alright, in all honesty, I'm quite bored driving this car, so let's just move on to the next one. The final one, which is the 76 McLaren. I think this is the one that won the 76 championship. Well, this sounds the exact same as the Lotus. I mean, it's just a carbon copy, basically, of the 76 Lotus. The same exact engine sounds. And more twitchy and tail-happy than the Lotus. Yeah, oh, yes, this one's more slippery than the Lotus. I'm gonna drift through that okay, yes, that was what I expected as well. I did expect to go into the gravel. Feeling a bit dizzy, honestly, just from sitting like this. I should probably stop soon. Oh, the save. Oh no. Okay. Well, I have no chance for a hot lap now. Alright, if I could just get a decent hot lap in, I'll be fine. Going very, very smoothly. That was not smooth. It's fine though, it's fine. We're fine. Well then, there you have it. There's all the cars. And I'm gonna spin it out right here. Into the barriers. And no flip. Okay. And that's all the Formula cars on Forza 7. I am quite dizzy, honestly. I think I might black out sooner or later. Well then, I'm off to get a drink of water. There is something that has been perplexing me for so long, I don't have a single clue how it happens. Under the Games We Picked For You section, it says Grid 2019 is valued at $39.99 $40. So I thought, that's a good deal. So I load it up, and I wait for the trailer to load. And I'm trying to pause. Okay, I'm trying to pause here. Okay, Microsoft, if you could make your trailers not as annoying as they really are, that would be very nice. So, I load up Grid 2019 and it says that the price has shot up from $40 to $64 in the matter of 5 seconds. How? How can the price for something go from a lower price to a higher price in the matter of 5 seconds? This is not an auction. This is a game that many people can buy to own. Like, did Codemasters and Microsoft sucker me into paying full price for the game by purposefully lowering the price? Did they suck me in like that? Did they do it? Well, if they did a pretty damn good job, and I'm still buying the game, no matter what. I'm still buying it. Nothing's stopping me from buying it. I'm still buying it.